Well, he's playing really well. Lucius is. I've been really impressed with him. Shooting it well. You knew he had great speed and quickness and could create and find people, but he's shooting into the hole, which gives them another three-point shooter. They got an abundance of them, it seems like. But it's going to be clearly an experience situation when you have Anthony Clemens going head-to-head against a guy who's really been around, and I think I look at it this way: it's a great challenge for him. I think he'll be ready for it. This team has a lot of weapons. It's rare that you find a team with this kind of athletic power that shoots it that well. You just don't see that combination a lot. So they defend and they rebound, and they've got quick guys who can drive it, but then they spread you out and make threes. And you have a team that's leading the country in rebounding. It makes 13 threes. It's averaging right at 10 threes a game. So obviously, when you think about your ability to defend a team with that many weapons, it's very challenging.
I think you finished second in the recruiting of that Georges Niang. What type of stats look good? What kind of player is he? Obviously, you like him.
He's a terrific player. He really is. He's he's one of those guys. You look at his stats, and they're really good, especially for a freshman. But I think he's one of those players that is even more valuable than his stats. His numbers will go up as he gets more playing numbers. He averages about 21 minutes a game. Those numbers will go up over the course of his career. But he's very efficient. He can pass it. He can post up. He can feed the post. He's shooting the ball better outside. I mean, he's not taking a ton of threes, but I think he shoots 41. He was really more of a low post scorer. But he's got a variety of moves, very crafty, and he's got a body. I don't really look too much at the rivalry aspect. I look at it as it's a tremendous opportunity to play a really good team. I mean, this is a team that will be ranked.
Mm-hmm.
They're not ranked yet. They're going to be ranked. Fred does a terrific job. They run a lot of good stuff. They've got a very experienced team. They're physically built like Big Ten teams. They'll be one of the best teams in the Big 12, no question. So it's a tremendous challenge, especially for our young players. And it'll be a great barometer. If we play well, that'll be terrific. If not, then we learn and we move forward. But we've got more teams like this coming on our schedule, so it's a great test for us now. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I don't hear a lot, on the I-Club circuit. Certainly, it's not something we talk about. I mean, the only stuff that I would hear would be the stuff that I read, that you guys write. Other than that, really not too much.
Do you prepare the freshmen any differently for their first big rivalry game? Do you address it at all with them?
No, I don't typically get into those aspects of a competition. That's just not my style. What I try to do is focus on what do we have to do individually, what do we have to do collectively. Okay, what are the 4 or 5 things that are going to be absolutely critical that we do to win this game? And that's what I want them thinking about, and not thinking about any of the extraneous stuff, the trappings, rivalries and crowds, anything like that. You just got to stay focused on the task at hand. Because anything short of that, and we won't play well.